Hey, so try this again. Having some issues with the internet here. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Test it out again. See if we can get live. Got that. Perfect. Move that out of the way. Hey, if you're on live, comment live. If you're watching on the replay, comment replay. Randy Spear coming to you live here. I'm about to get started here in just a second. Sorry, I'm just having some technical difficulties, interestingly enough. Let's see if this is work. Testing. Why is my internet messing with me? So, about the audio, testing audio. Yep, I got audio. Awesome. Come on, come back. Sorry about this, guys. So let's see here. Testing. So going live with you guys. So man, I hope things are going well for you. Friday. Um, all right, so cool. So it is working. All right, so I can move all this stuff on the front end. So hey, coming to you live, Randy Spear. Appreciate you guys coming on. Comment if you're watching live, and comment on the replay if you're watching replay. But I did want to talk to you about success versus significance. So what's your goal? If you're going to do that, if you were, if you were looking at either one of those, which more important to you? What do you feel has more value? The way I look at it is, it would be a tragedy to get to the end of your life. You've lived your life and look back, see how successful you were, and you realize that you were successful in so many things that really just didn't matter. Of course, we all want to be successful, right? We all want to have success. But what's more important? Is it to be significant? And, that's the question. So, what are your thoughts? Like I said, if you're watching live, comment live. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. I'm Randy Spear coming to you from Spring, Texas. And, this is pretty dear to me because, my goals for this year, 2023, one of my big goals is to have an impact on 1,000 people's lives, whether that be in transformation, them reaching their goals, whatever the case may be. And so this is kind of, one of those things I want to define for myself. Is it more important for me to have that impact of significance or be successful? And how will I define that at the end of this year? So, what I found when I started to look into this, I found that both are going to require definition. Both, if you're going to be successful, you need to define your goals. You need to define what success looks like for you, and it's the same for to be significant. If you're going to have some significance, you're going to require you to define that as well. And the other thing is, both are going to require sacrifice, and everything to move, for you to grow is going to require sacrifice, and that's the same as it's going to be for success. The same it's going to be, for significance. So both are going to require that. One of the things I realized, to have success, is going to require a cost of price. It's going to be a cost. There's going to be a price, because the sacrifice is going to cost something. You're going to be giving up something to achieve your success. Whether it's you define that. You decide what that's going to be, but you're going to have to define and decide what you want, and just find what's more important. And sometimes it's a big price to pay, and you could have some temporary discomfort, temporary pain, if you will, whatever you define it as, to achieve what you want long term. But the biggest thing, one of the things I posted today was being immediate gratification. It's another one of those things that you think about. To achieve success, you're going to be patient. You're going to have to be patient, and sometimes for people to achieve success, it's going to require them to sacrifice their values. And I think that's probably the biggest defining moment for me is the difference between significance and sacrifice or success. Is I think to be significant, you're not going to be able to compromise on your values. You're going to have, you're going to have to know what your values are, what you value, and you're not going to be able to compromise on those to be significant, because I believe success truly is more self, looking at self, and focusing on you. And significance, you're going to have to focus on someone else. To be significant, it's not something that you can buy. It's not something you can just outright do, and then all of a sudden you're significant. Because you can be successful in the world's eyes or out there, but to be significant is going to cost something. Is something you have to earn. And so significance is something you earn. It's a gift. It's not something that just you can pay for. And I believe you're going to have some high personal values for you to have significance. It's not going to be something that, because it's going to require, again, it's going to require people. It's going to require you recognizing a need in somebody's lives or other people's lives and a lot of people's lives, and realizing what can you do. And so I believe that God's given you a gift. I've talked about this recently, but I believe God's gifted you in something, some kind of gift, to do something and to be something, to do for people. And you need to figure out what that is. And I'd love for you to comment in the comments, what's your gift? What do you feel your gift is? What's God given you as a gift? What do you feel it comes easy to you? What's real simple? What's, just something, and I say easy meaning, not that it doesn't take effort, not that it doesn't take work, but you know what that is. Some people can just pick up a guitar and play it. And I'm just using that as an example. For me, my gift, if I was going to say anything, is it comes to software and computers and stuff like that. I programs and how to work things and gadgets and stuff. I don't know. I can just pick them up, and I don't have to do a lot. It's not like a manual, right? I mean, it just comes to me, and I don't know. I'm just thankful that I have that, and so I use technology to help others, and I help others through technology and with technology when they need it. And I guess that's just something I've been told, that I have that gift to be able to do that. And if you know me, you probably know I'm a gadget person, and I definitely play around with software and stuff, and so hardware as well. So anyway, but you need to recognize what those gifts are, see what and then use those gifts for others. And that's one of the things here I'm trying to do here, is just use my gift of technology to reach out and touch people and encourage somebody. So I hope that tonight this is helping someone recognize, as we're starting 2023, some of the things I know you're probably doing is looking at your goals for this year, looking at how you can have an impact. I hope that's what you're doing. You're looking at how you can have an impact, not only in your life, but the lives around you. And just think of it as being significant versus just being successful. And so how can you use the gifts that God's given you to reach those goals? I want to look at something and see. One of the things I wrote is I wrote a note saying that significance is outward. It's outward, whereas I believe that success is more inward and self-focused and inward. And or not inward as much as focused on you. And so whereas significance is not. And I would say strive, have a goal, or a goal in your life, to strive to be more than just successful. Strive to be people focused, as I was saying earlier, people focused, and you're going to achieve significance. If you're focused on one of the things that they talk, I've over the years I've heard is, if you help other people get what they want, you'll automatically get what you want. And that may not be monetary. That may just be significance. That may just be, just knowing that you have good character, that you've done something for someone else. And that's going to be huge. And again, I hope that this isn't trying to like an ego or be puffed up, but to be just ultimately, I'm hoping that this message today, getting out there, if you take anything away, that you're trying to help people, and that's what I'm trying to do through my messages here. So I guess what I'd ask you then, so based on 2022 and what happened in those days, last year, and what you achieved, what you were able to accomplish, what shift do you need to make this year? What shift in your mindset, in your focus, in your personal life, your business? What do you need to shift? What needs to shift for you to be significant rather than just successful? Because true success, I believe, is going to come through being significant. And I believe that if you can figure that out, if you can figure out that shift and figure out how you can be significant in someone else's life, what does it mean to use those gifts that God's given you to touch their lives and do something for them that's may not be able to be paid back for you. It's not about, if I do this for you, well, then you owe me. This is more about just doing because you can and what God has gifted you to do and not expecting anything in return. And so that's going to give you significance. That's going to be a huge, huge thing. Will you achieve success? Yeah, most likely. But more than that, you're going to be, you'll have character. And so, I guess in closing, I know this is going to be brief. I just want to jump on here, and I hope that comment, where you're going to change. What could you do different in your life? What shift can you make to be significant in people's lives rather than just be successful for your own sake? And in closing, I hope you'll aim for significance, and that'll be your true success. That's where you'll have true success. So, man, God bless you guys. I hope you're having an amazing week. I just want to jump on here because I made a commitment to do some lives here because I haven't been. And so this was just one of those things that I've been pondering around. I thought I'd just jump on and do a live to see if I could get some feedback. So God bless, and y'all have a great evening. Take care.